Okay, so here we are again with the Baseball Life on another glove video, and in this video I want to talk about these two gloves here. The A2000 DP15, I've done another video on this, but in this video I'm actually going to talk about both the A2000 DP15 and the A1K DP15. This is actually a 2013 model. It's changed, now they're black and they're labeled differently. And they might even be using different leather, I don't know. But basically in this video what I want to talk about is the difference between the two gloves, between an A1K size and fit compared to an A2000. So these are both actually labeled 11.5 inches. Kind of a standard for middle infield, especially second base. This is the DP, which is Dustin Pedroia model. And basically, you can see the extra long laces. They're also on the A1K, and there's different, I guess, theories about why he has those. And my impression is a couple of things, or a couple things that I've heard. One is that he likes to click the laces. He likes that sound. I guess maybe someone relaced his glove one time, and he kind of liked that. And he kind of kept it that way, so he kind of asked for it. But also, this is a way to distinguish your glove amongst your teammates if somebody else has an A2000. But it's also to identify it. Maybe if even somebody grabs it and tries to take off with it, you can kind of identify it as the glove with the long laces. So, but besides that, the flat heel, he requested that from Wilson, and it has a tighter fit in the palm. So. It's kind of, I don't know if you can notice this, but it's kind of hard to get out of my hand. And I don't have, relatively big hands compared to other guys. I don't have the extra long fingers and real beefy, thumbs. But that's a tight fit. He wanted it that way, and I'll tell you why. He asked for the flat heel. You see how it has like almost no padding in there. And my theory on that is that at second base, the balls, most hitters are right-handed. So at second base, you're going to get a lot of weak ground balls hit to you to the opposite direction, from a right-handed hitter. And so if the ball strikes you there a little too soft, it can bounce off. It's easier to squeeze tightly, to clamp onto that ball that hits you right in the heel. If there's, it's easier to close. And this glove right here also has the flat heel, and it has the tight fit. It's going to be even harder for me to get this glove out. Now, where the 11.5 comes in is I've contacted different manufacturers and I've asked them, I go, how do you measure your gloves? How does Rawlings measure their glove? How does Wilson measure theirs? How does Mizuno measure theirs? And I've actually measured all my gloves at home, and I have all the different brands. All the major brands, and I've measured them from about here, right before the laces, right where the holes are, and I've measured it going through the middle here, as I've been told by Rawlings, and then all the way up to about right there, and that's how you get your 11.5 inches, or 11.75, or 12, or 12 and a quarter, 12 and a half, 12 and 3/4, and 13 inch. Okay, so you have to take one of those tape measures and just run it along flat through, on the heel, from the base of the heel through the palm and up the center of the web up to about right there. And that's how you get your measurement. So these probably measure the same. Now, that's just the pocket, the heel, the pocket, and the web. But when it comes to these two here, this A2000 is actually bigger. I told you this one was tighter than this one, although this one was pretty snug. This thumb looks to me like it's longer. The actual thumb looks longer than this one. Now, maybe I didn't measure it right, and it's kind of hard to measure because when you turn them over and you compare them to each other, you're going to get the opposite. You're going to get pinky to thumb and thumb to pinky on this side. So, but the pocket measurement. Now, I'll do another video where I actually take the tape measure. I'll try to bring it in here and then run it through the inside, and I can show you for sure. But I can tell you that just by eyeballing it, it looks to me like the A2000 is actually bigger. I don't know if you can tell yourself, but You know, it's kind of hard to tell, but unless you see them in person. So anyway, in the other videos I talk about the dual welting, and I looked at gloves even all the way down to the A500, and they also have the dual welting. And you know, of course, the A1K has it too, and the A2K have it. So that's designed to you know, it's kind of their trademark, I guess maybe. You pretty much only see it on Wilson's as I've noticed. I probably need to do a little more research to give you that for sure, but it's a characteristic of their glove. I don't think anybody else can use the term dual welting, but they look like railroad tracks, right? So they're designed to hold the shape and integrity, structural integrity of the glove, and they already have that natural curve that infielders like. It's easier to you know, make the plays that you need to make in the infield, and also the double play transfers, and when the ball's hit softly to you or hard, the ball going left to right and jumping and catching and that type of thing. So anyway, that's pretty much it, what I wanted to talk about, and thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. We'll see you again, and watch my other videos.